that out. Come check me out. Come check me out. Live on YouTube too. Good morning. Come hot, guys. We gotta talk. 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 Who wants to go live with me? I don't know who this is. Who's trying to go live with me? Who is this? I don't know who wants to go live. Who's trying to go live with me? I don't know who these people are, guys. I'm sorry. Just ask questions, guys. Some It's been going on in my life. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. I feel sick today. Thank you for the 15 likes, guys, or the 21 likes, guys. No, no what? No what? No what? How's everyone doing today? My day sucks. My day sucks. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. All right, let's see who's here. Someone said no. No what? Tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Let me see if we can do a Q&A, guys, as we're waiting. Let's see some questions that pop up on the screen. Nope, we don't want to answer that one. What's the next one? What do you do? Nah, let's do another one. No, let's listen to them. What's up, YouTube? What song do you... Nah, I ain't telling you that. Do you work from home? No, I do not work from home. I wish I worked from home. That's actually a good question. What do you... That's actually a good question. Okay, guys, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Sorry about my hair. It's all crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, I want to take this filter off because I feel like I'm getting dizzy. How do you take the filter off? Oh, crappy. How do you take the filter off? Can we just do a normal filter? Let's do a beach one. That's a better one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? What's up, people? All right, guys. So, you like my new shirt? It's like not so much. It's still baggy and big on me. All right. So we're going to talk about depression today, guys. Okay. So if you all don't want to talk about depression and y'all just want to see the happy side of Racy Boy and Max 34 1989, then you guys can leave. But if you guys want to ask some real questions and talk about some real shit, then let's talk about some real shit. Sorry about my cursing. But like the screen. If there's any kids here, then I'm sorry to be cursing. But guys, we ordered some Dunkin' Donut. I'm not eating donuts, guys. I got me a bagel and I got me a drink. So anyways, we dropped down to one people, so that's okay. We're gonna stay live for a while, guys. We're gonna talk some real shit. We're gonna talk some real stuff. All right, guys. So happy Sunday to anyone who is going to church. That is good. I do not go to church. I need to, but we're gonna talk about some real stuff today, too, guys. So real talk. I've been dealing with a lot, guys. Right. So if no one knew, my parents went away for a month, right? They were visiting my sister for a month, right? So I had the whole house to myself for a month, right? And I was doing really good and everything. Would you do something? What do you want me to do for you? And do you have Tyler, the entertainer, as your picture? That is Tyler, isn't it? Anyways, so it was really nice, like being on my own and like just chilling. But then when like they came back, like no offense to my dad's good, but it's like my mom starts to stress me out. Like I don't know why, I just like freaking start to stress out when my mom is here. Talkies. Talkies. Talkie. But yeah, guys, so I was like stressing out because she just stresses me out. Like, does anyone live with like a narcissistic person? Like, but you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that they're narcissistic because if you tell them that, they will flip out on you even more for being narcissistic. So you can't really say that. So what you do, hi user, what you do when you're dealing with someone like that. You just stay quiet and you just go, okay, cool, 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 cool. And I have to be careful what I say because she has little spies on my YouTube channel that will like say stuff to her and run back and tell her. And I really don't give two flying you know what about her spies because they don't know what I deal with on a daily basis. So they just running. Oh, why is he talking about you like that? Why does he say that? Does he know that you've done so much for his life? And I'm not saying that she hasn't, and I'm not here to bash her either. I'm just talking about what I'm dealing with on my own right now. I lost my grandpa. I lost my ex-girlfriend. I feel by myself 24/7, and it's so isolating. And it's like, it's like people don't understand dealing with stress. If you don't deal with depression and you don't deal with anxiety, then you don't understand because you haven't been through anything dramatic in your life yet. And I have, and I've talked about it on my channel before. Um, Look, I'm even shaking. Do you guys see that? I'm shaking. I'm more of a, how do you explain it? I'm more of like a silent sufferer. Why are you? I'm not yelling. Am I really yelling? Guys, I might be sick too. Like, I might even have COVID. I don't even know anymore. I haven't felt good in a while. No, my dad wants me to go get my ears checked. He says that I could be going deaf. So he's like, go get your ears checked. That's going to be good for you. Figure out what's going on. But anyways, getting back to what we were talking about, guys. Before we were, whatever. Nice. What's nice? Um, So, anyways, getting back to what we were talking about. Um, what? What are you talking about? Can you guys not hear me? Can you guys hear me better now? You guys should be able to hear me pretty good there. The highest gifter gets a follow and a shout out in my next video. So if you guys want to gift to me, you guys will get a shout out. So anyways, getting back to what we were talking about. So stress is a real thing. People in my situation who have been abused mentally, physically, whatever you want to talk about it, and then has went through a really serious situation, came close to death like I have twice, a lot more times in my life. Um, that person feels like alone and by themselves a lot because no one else can really understand your journey. And then when you're like the how do I explain it? If you're like the shoot, how do I explain it? If you're like the child that no one wanted, if I would say it like that. Um, yes, if anyone gifts or donates or whatever, I should set up my Cash App or whatever. But I don't want to be that type of person that just takes because people don't like that on social media. Um, you'll get a follow and a shout out. And I'm live on my YouTube, guys. Reese Boy 30. Come check out my YouTube. I'm trying to reach to 4K. I haven't even reached to 4K. And I kind of have pulled away from social media, if you guys have noticed that. I really just don't post that much anymore. Because it's like no one really watches my content, so I just kind of don't post anymore. Like my last two lives and videos that I did, and Drama hates that I talk about this, but it's the truth. Why are you going to post something? Why are you going to post videos, right? People who post content want people to watch it because they're trying to help people, right? So no one watches my videos. Like, I'm like a dead channel. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I would give my channel away. Like, I literally would give my channel away. My YouTube channel. I would give it away to somebody. Like, I would help someone else that has the mindset, the body, the personality, the whatever to do social media, and I literally would give them my channel, like both of my platforms. Like, I'm so serious. It's not a joke. Like, I would not make them have to start from zero, because YouTube right now, to start a YouTube channel, to get monetized, you have to have over 10,000 watch time. It used to be 4,000 watch time. It's 10,000 now watch time to be monetized, to be make money from YouTube. So a lot of people will be like, well, then why would you stop your channel? I'm like, I'm not stopping my channel. My channel is there. I'm getting paid from YouTube. I haven't got it yet because YouTube keeps telling me that I need to put taxes in it. And then the person who set up my YouTube for me to do that, my editor says she did that, but I don't see that being true, you know? So I don't get my money. It's sitting there right now. I have like 190 something dollars sitting there that I can't even touch because YouTube keeps telling me that I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. Blah 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 blah. Good morning. How are you? But serious guys, serious as a heart attack. Like the screen guys. I would give my channel away in a heart attack. You look good. I read that wrong. Nah, I'm not good. I'm stressed out right now. I'm dealing with a lot. I literally, for the first time ever in my life, except the time that, I went to the clink, um, I've actually been alone for a whole month by myself in this house. And it was like, it was scary the first week because I was like, wow, I'm actually completely by myself. But by like the second week, I was like, oh, I got this. I can do this. And now, like, my parents are back, and it's not my dad. It's more my mom who stresses me out. But I'm trying to work right now so I can save enough money to move out and be independent on my own and not have to live with them anymore. I just, do my own thing. So, we'll see. But anyways, guys, getting back to talking about depression, because I'm not really talking about it. The way that I feel, I literally wake up every day stressed out and like don't even want to get out of bed half the time. Like, I'm so tired in the morning when I wake up. Um, like, I have no purpose anymore. Like, taking care of my grandpa was my purpose at the time. And I know people shouldn't say that. Like, oh, you should put your purpose in somebody else. Your purpose should be yourself. But like, if you lived in my life and dealt with what I deal with every day, the depression and the anxiety, and I might even freaking be bipolar. I don't know. I need to go get checked for that because I don't think I'm bipolar, honestly, because I know people who are bipolar and I have bipolar people in my family. So I know what bipolar is. But, and it's really hearsay from people who don't even know crap, who think they're doctors and they're not, to call you bipolar when they've never been, you know, none of my doctors have ever said that. All my counselors, or the ones that I've seen, have all said that I'm just dealing with very, very bad depression and I'm in a situation that doesn't ever look like it's ever going to get fixed. Because when you just, yeah. I got to be careful what I say because I have spies everywhere and it pisses me off. It's like the day that I finally move out, oh my God, believe me, all of that shit's coming out. Like, I don't even care who it hurts because I don't have to see the person anymore. So it won't even bother me anymore. It'll be my right. It's called freedom of speech. I can say whatever the hell I want to say when I want to say it. And it's not going to be like attacking a person. It's just going to be like letting people know the truth of what I've been dealing with. And then people want to wonder why, like, oh my God, why haven't you lost all the weight? Oh my God, why do you still look big? Da, 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 da. It's like, first of all, you try to deal with what I'm dealing with. Nothing. We're just here hanging out. You guys can ask questions. We're just here. We're live on my YouTube too, guys. Come over. But honestly, when you feel like you're isolated and you're by yourself, and you feel like you feel like shit all the time, like you just don't really feel like, thank you. Hold on, YouTube. YouTube, I'm back. But I'm just being real with you guys. If I can't be real with you guys, then it's like, what's the point of doing social media? But what I was saying was, and I'm dead serious about this, with one person watching my TikTok, and this is what I'm talking about. And I hate when people are like, oh, don't say this and don't say that. It's like, but you don't understand because you don't walk a day in my life, Like, you don't understand what I'm dealing with. It's easy for you to say, oh, because you're looking on the outside, like, oh, your life is good. Oh my God, you have like the best life, like, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, you don't deal with what I'm dealing with. And I'm not blaming it on one person either. I'm talking about my own, in my own head. Like, I'm talking about what I deal with on my own, in my head, mentally, right? My own demons that I deal with. Like, yes, I'm not an alcoholic and I'm not doing drugs and I'm not whatever, but honestly, if I wish I could have a different addiction instead of to food, I really wish my addiction would have been something that probably would have killed me a long time ago. But, or I'd probably be in some type of rehab center. I've already done that. Like real talk, I would have choose some type of different addiction than food. Like, oh my god, I would have chose anything different. If I could have stayed fine and healthy, right? I mean, you got to look at it. You got to look at it truthfully, guys. You really have to look at the real shit, right? I'm sorry that I'm cursing. I'm so pissed off, and it's Sunday. I don't know why I'm cursing, but anyways. And I have good things coming up in my life, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm tired of jinxing stuff, and I don't want to say anything to people because I really feel like I can't trust a lot of people, so I don't say it to a lot of people. But um, I really wish that I would have had a different type of addiction. I really do than food. I mean, having a food addiction sucks because you crave food all the time. It's like from morning, night, and day. You're just like, food is always on your mind, and that's not good. And then on top of that, you got people who want to say that you are narcissistic, you're bipolar, you're ungrateful, you're a bum, I mean, there's so much crap that comes at me all the time, and it's just like, if you only knew the truth, you know? What can you do? You can't do nothing about it because the people don't truly get you. But you gotta just let it go. Let it go. But yeah, I would have took anything to be my addiction than food. Like if God would give you a choice when He's making you, when He's molding you, and say, okay, so what are gonna be your flaws, right? My flaws would have been. My flaws would have been. I'm trying to think what my flaws would have been. My flaws would have been that I don't care so much about people. That would have been one of my flaws. Like I would have wanted God to take that away from me. And that I want a kid so bad. I would want God to take that away because I don't see it in the cards for me. I don't see it happening. I know people are going to be like, oh, he's having a pity party today. No, I'm just telling you what I'm dealing with because this is why I started a platform to tell you guys the truth and not be fake like some people are on social media. That their lives are not so perfect, okay? Like Tom Holland just posted something about that, why he stepped away from social media, because it's very crazy and it makes you go down a wormhole and it makes you just feel narcissistic and whatever. Anyways, getting back to what I'm saying, I don't even know why I threw him in there, but it's the truth. Um, those would be my flaws that I wish that God would have put like in my mind, or those would be the things that like kind of like because you have some people who don't want to be parents that are just like, it's not in the card for me, I'm good. And then God gives them babies and it changes their minds. Then you got people who want kids so bad. They never get kids. No matter what they try to do, they never have a child of their own. They can be auntie, uncle, grandparents, or not grandparents, they would have to have a kid to have to be grandparents. But they can be aunties, uncles, doctors, they can be daycare workers, teachers, whatever. The really sweet lady in the neighborhood, the really sweet man in the neighborhood that has like hundreds of kids that are always around them because they're super fun. And I've had people like that in my life before too, but they never have kids of their own because they say that God gave them all these other people's children, basically. Um, like in my situation, I've babysat, I've taken care of so many people's kids. I have nieces and nephews that I love to death, but I don't have one of my own. So in that situation, it's like, okay, well, then God needs to just take that out of my heart and don't make you bitter towards the situation, but just take it away because it's not going to happen for you right now. Like, the one person that I wanted to have kids with is in heaven, okay? And who else am I going to have kids with, right? If I would have stayed with my ex-girlfriend from high school, maybe we would have had a kid together. Um, I'm trying to think who else would have had a kid with. That's probably it, really. Those two people. Um, but for people to, yeah, I mean, it might be that people with disabilities can't really have children. I don't like to say that because I've seen people with worse disabilities than I have a child, but they just have help from their family or the state, you know? Um, Most likely that person's really not supposed to have a child because they're still a child themselves, chronologically or whatever you want to call it. Like chronologically, they say that I'm 14. I'm not 33 because I have a disability. That's what the state would say, right? My mindset. But I'm like, get out of here. There's no way, But yeah, that's a different story for a different topic. That's a different story. But if I'm completely honest with you guys, to have that mindset of like, oh, so people see you as a child still, but you're an adult legally, but mentally you're like a child still. Like that pisses me off because it's just like certain people still treat you like that. Like there's honestly, if I can be completely honest, there's certain siblings that I have, and I can actually just name two, but I'm not going to because they watch my stuff too, and I don't want issues. And there's certain people on my mom's side, I can say that, aunts and uncles on my mom's side, that still look at me as I have a disability and treat me like that. They don't want to have any full conversations with me. They want to talk over me, and they want to second guess everything I've said because my mom has told them to do that. Oh, don't, and she does it to everyone. She does it to anyone who walks in this door, and I'm not bashing her. I'm just telling you how I feel. She did it with one of our old granny nannies. Don't believe everything Matthew says because he flips stuff or he lies. And that's not true. Or he doesn't understand. And that's what pisses me off so much. Because if you talk to other siblings that I have that actually truly know me, and aunts and uncles who truly know me, mostly on my dad's side, who are like, Matthew understands everything that's coming out of your mouth. Matthew knows what's happening. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. We won't finish this topic, guys. Stay there. I'm gonna sit you guys straight down. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna sit you straight down. Hold on. Let me take this filter off. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell? Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back. You're right next to YouTube. Hold on, because my food is coming. Hold on. It's just a bagel. It's nothing fattening, guys, okay? Because I know people are going to be like, oh my god, he's going to gain his weight back. But that's not true. I almost flicked you guys off, but I'm not doing it. Hold on, it's supposed to be coming. I'm back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. All right, let me sit you guys up. All right. Here I am. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. All right, so we got a blue drink from Dunkin'. I've never tried the blue drink slushy. This shirt is so big. Okay. Dunkin'. Okay, so we got our straw. I'm talking like a weirdo. All right. And I've had that lady before as my driver before. Okay, so have you guys ever tried the bacon bites from Starbucks? Have you guys ever tried, not Starbucks, why do I keep saying from Dunkin'? My sister turned me on to these when I was with her. They're so good. So we got one of those. We got some little hash browns. This was only like $7, not that bad. Or no, like $10. We got little hash browns. Okay, and then we got the big glam slam of the day. We got a bagel with garden cream cheese, my favorite. And it's an everything bagel. And I'm only gonna eat the top half, but I don't really want to eat on conversation, but I want us to try this drink. Okay, let's say grace first. Dear God, bless this food and bless this family. Just name it. Guys, come sit with me and eat. We're gonna have a mukbang. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try it. Who sent me something would like to video? It's good, but it almost tastes like a Gatorade. It's the blue drink from Dunkin'. I kind of like it. I think Jama would like it too. I don't know how to go live with people, guys. I'm so sorry. But anyways, let's get back to our conversation. The blue drink from Dunkin', guys. Go try it. Blue drink, blue drink, blue drink. So anyways, getting back to what I was saying. As I eat my little bacon bite. Bacon, bacon. It's good. It's like a honey bacon. So, social media, right? It's different. Okay. For anyone who wants to do social media, guys, I don't know how to lie with people on TikTok. I'm so sorry. I would. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you, but I don't know how to go live with people on TikTok. But type this screen if you want to help me out. And everyone say how long they've been following me on TikTok. But anyways, guys, getting back to what I was talking about. My chest hurts. I get why a lot of YouTubers and a lot of TikTok, well, not so much TikTokers, but a lot of YouTubers get burnt out with this whole social media crap. Is because it is really lonely. It really is if you don't. See, I don't. Okay, this is what I don't get. And tell me if I'm wrong, right? How do you get lonely with TikTok or YouTube if you started with a partner? Like if you had someone that if you started with like a friend or a buddy or a partner, that makes sense, and you do it together, how do you get lonely? Unless you're tired of being with that person 24/7 every single day all the time. I get it. But like you make it fun and you actually make it into like a business that actually you like make money from it, like you're bringing in really good sales, then how do you get bored with that? Like, okay, I'll use an example. Does anyone know who Sam and Kobe are? Sam and Kobe are number one, my first inspiration of why I started YouTube, right? I've said that for the last 5 years that I've been doing YouTube. They've been doing it for almost almost 12 years on YouTube. They've been on it longer than me. They started with, I don't really want to tell their story. Just go look them up, guys, and watch Sam and Kobe on YouTube. And it tells their whole story. They were on Vine when Vine was popular. That's kind of where people really know them from is their Vines. Their Vines were silly that they did in their small little town. But they were up in the time frame when Jake Paul was and Logan Paul and all those people, right? When Playlist Live like first started. The time that I should have been doing social media, but I wasn't. Because I thought I was too fat and ugly. I mean, you see how the devil tries to mess with you. Um, but they're my big inspiration. And they're two best friends from a small town who met, who were two isolated kids, didn't have a lot of friends, were the awkward ones in class, like, normal people like me. I wasn't really awkward in school. I was like the class clown. But anyways, I was still bullied. Because these were coming in at that time and I talked really feminine and acted feminine, so people were like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. I heard that all the time. All the time. And gay wasn't that big at the time. Like, it wasn't like it is now, like where there's the Me Too movement or there's the LGBTQ, whatever, I can't even say it right. Not making fun of them, I just can't say it right. There wasn't a lot of that out when I was in high school in 2005, 2006, 2007. So the early 2000s. That was not that big. And gay marriage wasn't even legalized back then yet. You just could date them, whatever. So my brother would harass me all the time because he's a jokester, right? But he thought that I was gay, and so he would say that all the time. Not that I did anything to prove it to him or say it to him or whatever, but he always would call me that because he learned the word when he first went to public school. Because remember, we were homeschooled, so we didn't really, no one in homeschool really talked about that because we weren't exposed to that. So when he learned it, when he went to his first middle school, he would call me that all the time because he thought it was funny, and it wasn't. It literally traumatized me, and he doesn't understand that. But I don't want to bash him because we're in a good place. But still, like, to have someone say that to you 24/7 all the time, and then tell his friends that you are. So then his friends start to ask you. But what the cool thing about his friends that I liked a lot was, and he had these friends that were triplets, right? I think it was like Michael. Oh my God, I forget their names. They were really funny, right? And their mom, I forget what their mom did. I think she was a nurse. The triplets, they were hilarious. Um, they knew me, so they got to know me. They're like, he's not gay, he's just funny, you know. And they were cool with me. Like and he hated me. He hated me, but they were cool with me. Um, but anyways, so when that word was so big, and then I'm hearing it at school, I'm hearing it at home. We lived with my grandparents, so we lived in this small little room, me and him, because they made us have to share. And then we moved here, and my mom still made us share because she's like, oh, I know how to fix their relationship. I'm going to make them share a bedroom. Wrong. It ruined our relationship because if we could have had our own space and not really be around each other that much because he was into sports, I was into being at the church and stuff, um, I think it would have been fine because, excuse me, in Ohio we didn't share a bedroom and we were fine. But um, so, anyways, that word was like so traumatizing to me, and now everyone just says it. I mean, they really took away gay. They just said that they're part of the LG community, or you're bi, or you're binary. I don't know all the different things, but I still get it. I still get it on my Instagram and my TikTok and my, you know, I have so many people blocked because that's all they ever say to me all the time. I'm like, no wonder a lot of people are scared to tell their truth. A lot of people are scared because they don't want to be in that title. They don't want to have that be their title because they've been traumatized by it. And it makes sense. So when I hear people tell their story, when people say stuff, a lot of them say it's because they were bullied. They just stayed quiet, you know. But I say live in your truth. I honestly say live in your truth. Like own it, live it. Who gives a flying bleep what anyone says about you? And I mean that even goes for your family too, because at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. At the end of the day, and I know a lot of people don't believe it because it's not in the Bible and it's a sin and da 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 da. But that's your choice with you and God. That's between you and God. No one can tell you anything. Jesus loves you so much. Oh, thank you. I know Jesus loves me. Um, but um, I'm sorry. That question like totally blew me off. I know Jesus loves me, but what I mean by that is just like I don't want people to think that I'm doing like one of these like depression, suicidal type of talks. Like, oh my God, he's really like he's hit the end. He's hit the end. Like, no, I would never do that. But and I would get help first. I would get help if I got to that low, and I'm close to that low. Not like close that I would do something because I don't know. YouTube might flag this anyways, but like if I got that dark again because I've been in that place before. I've been in that place hundreds of times in my life, and dealing with the two recent deaths that I've dealt with, I can't say that I didn't get to a dark place. I can't say that. I can't say that I didn't even binge and eat some food. Yes, I binge and ate some food. Um, did I put it on social media? No, because I didn't want to be judged. But YouTube used to be my how do you put it? YouTube kind of was my to hold me accountable for what I'm doing. So that's what YouTube used to be for me. But now I just don't really care anymore. Like I just feel like all those people that meant a lot to me just kind of like gave up and just don't care anymore. So it's like, okay, well then why do I care? If y'all gave up, why do I care? You know? And kind of same with TikTok. That's why I don't post that much anymore because I'm just like, if you're disgusted with yourself, then you don't really care to post anymore, you know? And then I can't do videos with Jam anymore because she's working. And then my parents are retired now, but they don't want to really do videos that they promised they would. And then the people who I want to do videos with, they can't because of their job. And I can't do a family channel because I don't have a family. So how's that going to work? You know? But, potato? Oh. But I can't get mad because I've carried this whole social media on my own, right? On my own. But I did talk to a psychic, and I know people are like, who believes in psychics? But I believe in some of them, okay? Because some of them, I am not kidding, right? So I was watching this psychic. I forgot what her name is, Matilda or Mindy or Mary or something. She's an Instagram psychic. She's out of California. She does lives every Monday night at 9 o'clock. So I was watching her. I think it was like a week after my grandpa died, right? Yeah, he died June 7th, and I think this was like the following week. And I was watching her live, and I'm listening to her talk to all these people. And I've talked to her in the past before. And she said, hey, is someone here that their grandfather just passed away? And I was like, me. And she said, Max, because on my Instagram, she says, Max, your grandpa wants to tell you that he's okay and he's out of pain and he loves you and he says, he's my guardian angel. And I was like, how would you know that? Like, how would you know that without me telling you? Like, I didn't tell her anything. She just did say, someone's grandpa is trying to come in. I hear someone's grandfather coming in to say something. And she's like, I wanted to tell you that he loves you. This drink is good, guys. I'm almost finished it. I am definitely gonna get this again. The blue drink. It's really good. Um, it's not too sugary. It's like a icy, basically, like an icy from the gas station from 7-Eleven. So I remembered that, and then the week after my ex died, the psychic said again, she's like, someone's ex-girlfriend is here and wants to say something to you, and her name starts with a C. And I'm like, what? How? Like, I just happened, because the notification bell goes off on my phone, and it's like, she's live. So I watch her live. We're like literally like maybe an hour into this, and she just goes, someone with a C, their ex-girlfriend just passed away, and wants to say hi to you and says, I still love you and it's okay. And I was like, it's me. So she's like, Max, your ex girlfriend wants to tell you that she loved you. She always loved you. It just wasn't the right time. You were the one that got away, and that she loves you, and be there for her son. And I was like, she's like, I know you love me, and I know you always love me, and I know I was, whatever. And she just kept apologizing. She's like, I'm sorry that I couldn't be the right person for you at the time, but I'm okay, and I passed peacefully. Um, that broke me. I broke down in tears because I was like, how do you know that? And what people don't know is I talked to my ex, like I want to say a month before she passed. And she was in the hospital and she was calling me to come stay with her. And I was like, I can't come in there because if I come all the way down there and then you leave, I'm stuck because I don't drive. And then she was like, I'll call you back. And this is like 10 o'clock at night. And she's crying and screaming at me that they won't let her leave. And I'm like, they want you to stay. You need to stay. And she was like, I can't. So I was like, okay, I'll come, but let me know. And then she never called me back. So I'm like, I can't go. So I guess that might have been God's way of trying to give me closure to see her for the last time. But I was gonna go, but then when she finally did call me, they're letting me go, and that's it. I'm leaving, so don't come. So I was like, okay. But if I would have known, like if she would have told me earlier in the day, so that's what keeps going in my head. That was that God's way of letting me have closure to let me see her one more time, because I haven't seen her since 2015 is the last time I saw her face to face. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that because I'm gonna get emotional. But anyways, yes, I still love her. A lot of people are like, well, why are you saying that now? I still love her, and I always will. I spent 7 years with her. or longer. But anyways, so this psychic was right. I know a lot of people say psychics are not true. They don't tell the truth, blah, 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 blah. But I don't, I want to make my own opinion. I don't want people making opinions for me. A lot of people try to do that, make opinions for me. And I'm like, I can't. Let me make my own. If someone wants to go live with me, I don't know how to go live with people. It says no one does. All right, bye YouTube. This video is getting long. But I kind of want to just leave it and rant. If it doesn't upload, it doesn't upload. But that's besides the point. We have one viewer on YouTube. Hi, my one viewer. Thank you for joining. Up. It says up. None on YouTube. But guys, I might be doing some fun things. So it does look good. I haven't given up yet, guys, okay? Like, believe me, if I give up, if I get to a dark place again, I will ask for help, and I will definitely go to a treatment center and get help. Like, I'm not going to allow myself to fall again. Allow myself to get to 600, almost 700 pounds. There's no way. And there's no way. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I work too hard. But it's lonely. It's so lonely doing a journey on your own. Like, you have family, yes. But to really have someone understand, I don't have that. Because no one's ever been my size. So, it's lonely. Like, when you're left, you're by yourself. Like, right now, I'm completely by myself. My dog's here, that's it. I mean, God's here, yes. But, like, physically, being able to look at someone, I'm by myself. And no one understands that. Everyone's like, oh, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. It's going to be all right. Okay. Whatever. But you just put on a good, happy smile and you just say you're okay and just keep going through the day. Like, all right, whatever. My opinions don't matter. And that's what I've learned in this house. You have to be careful what you say because you'll get attacked, you'll get scolded, you'll get yelled at, and then you'll be told, oh, just pray about it, everything's okay. Or it'll get twisted and then you're attacking them, you're yelling at them, and then they feel violated and hurt. But it's like, but you, okay, whatever. But guys, I'm coming out with a book, and I don't care who it hurts, and I don't care what it does. It's not going to hurt anybody because I'm not going to bash somebody, but I'm just going to tell it from my eyes. And if people have a problem with it, and I know they will, because people will be like, oh, that's not the truth, those are your lies. It's not my lies, it's the truth, okay? So I really don't care what you have to say about that, okay? I have every right to say it. People do stories all the time, and there's certain family members that don't agree with it, try to take you to court, and they lose because you have this freedom of speech. You're allowed to say what you want to say. If you don't tell completely details of everything, you're good. You're good. So they won't even win. So believe me, I'm going to do a book, guys. I have a company that wants to work with me, and it's not bad. Yeah. I'll let you guys know about that because I've been saying that for 5 years of having my channel, and I'm going to do a book, and I don't care because I need to help other people that are going through what I'm going through. I need help. And then I'm going to do a kid's book too that'll be fun and it'll be cute. It'll be little fun stories about whatever. I don't want to say it because I don't want to steal my ideas, but still, I'm going to do a book. But then at the same time, you know what? I feel like God put me here to help people, so I'm just like, okay, God, what's my next chapter? Like, taking care of my grandpa was one chapter of my life. What's the next chapter? Who else am I here to help? So I feel like, okay, God, what am I supposed to be doing now? But I'm like, when is it okay to say, God, I need help? I need somebody. And there's certain people that I can call on and be like, look, I'm really struggling, that would understand and take the time to help me instead of judging me. There's certain people that I can be like, look, these times are not good. Like, I'm dealing with a lot. And not preachy and not a narcissistic type of conversation or comment or anything. Just be like, look, I'm here for you and I understand what you're dealing with and I'm sorry and let me help you, you know? It's just, there's certain people. And the one person that it's supposed to be is not. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. We've been there. We've been there. It doesn't work. And that tears me up so much inside. And people don't understand how much that bothers me. It does not know how much that bothers me. Like I see it on TV, I see it in different stuff that I watch, and I'm like, I want that so bad, but it's like you don't have that, so it's like it's okay. So when people are like, oh, what about this, and you're like, no. So it's like when I see like my nieces and my nephews, and I see like whatever day I have my own child, I totally want the opposite and just be so. I don't want to be like, okay, that's my child and we're best friends. Like that's awesome, we can be best friends, but I still want to have that respect too. But like, then at the same time, I'm like, maybe I won't be a good parent. Maybe I won't be one. But then other people are like, yes, you would. Your child would love you. But I'm just like, I don't know. But right now, it doesn't look like it's in the cards for me. I'm already 33 and I'm no child. So what does that mean? I'm having my first child at 40 or 50? Oh, heck no, not at 50. I mean, Janet Jackson did it at 50, and she's doing it alone, but she still has helpers and nannies and her mom and her other sisters and brothers. Even though, honestly, I feel like she would do it on her own. I don't feel like she would ask anybody. I don't. Now, if I had enough money, being completely honest with you guys, I would do a surrogate. I'm so serious, it's a heart attack. I would do a surrogate if I had enough money. Because those things are expensive. They're like $1,500 or more to have someone carry your baby for 9 months. And then you got to make sure that person's being healthy for those 9 months. But I don't know. I'm already full, guys, from this drink. Like, look. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's really good. I want Jama to try it. She'll probably say it's too sweet, but it's not. It's really watery. It's like ice with some type of like water. This was like food coloring in it. That's it. She doesn't like ices. I've tried to give her one before. She's like, it's too sweet. um, but I'll let you guys know some good news soon. I hope so. I really hope so. I really messed up my head when I cut myself. Do you guys see this? It doesn't even line up. And then this is still messed up. That looks okay. But this is still messed up. I'm so mad at that. Oh my god. Don't ever cut your hair, guys. Go to a professional. I cut my hair and messed me up. Look at this, guys. It's still messed up. Look at that. It still like goes up and then out. Like it used to come all the way out here. And then this was messed up because someone cut it for me. Like when I was like 7 or 8. I don't remember. And then this I did to myself and I cut it with that barber. The clipper stopped right here when I let this guy cut my hair. For free, it just stopped, and then this hair has never grown back here because it's like he burnt the hair right here. But it looks fine. I don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody. The Jama cut it. It looks good. She did a good job. Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, it was already growing on the sides, and then I need to shave all of this. But I keep getting razor bumps. I hate that. But all right, guys, we've done I don't know how much time we've been on TikTok. I think an hour. And then we've done 48 minutes on YouTube, guys. That's a long live. That'll probably only get 6 likes, but it's all right, guys. Comment below under this live, guys, if you guys are going through something too. I want to know. Let me know if you guys are dealing with your own depression, your own demons, your own addiction, whatever your guys' addiction is. Let's see if we can relate. Let's see if we can connect. Because my first book definitely will be about addiction, 100%. And there's so many different forms of addiction. I mean, you can think like playing video games can be an addiction and not even know that, especially if you do it all the time, 24/7. where you're like, you can't do nothing else. And then when they open the blinds, you're like, oh my God, my eyes. Like, that can be an addiction. Um, Checking your phone 24/7 can be an addiction. Watching Lifetime, watching drama shows, watching cartoons, like whatever. There's so many different forms of addiction out there that people don't even know until a doctor says something. Hi, Janine. Um, there's different forms of addiction. Definitely, guys. Watching YouTube can be an addiction. Being on YouTube can be an addiction. You know how many YouTubers have literally fell off the ropes because they lied so much on their channel that they lost fans. Hello, Reese boy. How are you? I'm not doing good, Janine. There's so many popular YouTubers who have got in a lot of trouble because they wanted to do so much fake stuff for YouTube that got them in trouble. Like they're dealing with lawsuits and stuff. And it's like, is it really worth it for all the views and the clicks? Like literally. I'm not even doing stuff. Like the reason why I don't think my channel is growing is because I'm not fake. I don't put fake content out there. I'm not gonna go and be like, oh my God, I'm gonna make up this whole scare prank just to get views. Like I could do all that crap and not one person watching it and I wasted my time. Or made someone really angry at me. Like I'm not gonna do that. And half the people fake it. They get fake police officers. They ask permission to film it there. They get fake actors. I mean, come on now. None of that stuff is real. And then the ones who really do it get lawsuits, end up on the news, get jail time. I mean, come on now. Or get probation or get a lawsuit. So it's like, come on now. I don't know how some of these big YouTubers get away with stuff. Like, I really don't. But you notice they're only in LA because you can't play that crap anywhere else. Don't come to Florida and do that crap. Florida don't play. Florida do not play. LA is where it's at because you got a lot of people who are used to those YouTubers. Florida, we ain't got no famous YouTubers here. None. They'd be like, who the hell, what is a YouTuber? Like, they'd be, what the heck? Like, the court system would not know that. You go to California and do something like that, they would understand. They'd be like, okay, you're still a YouTuber. We're gonna give you a slap on the wrist. Learn your lesson. But you come to Orlando and do that, please. No, these judges, these lawyers would be like, we're gonna go, and if they do catch you, they're gonna make you be a, they're gonna make you be a, whatever the word is. They're gonna make people say, hey, look at this person. Don't do this like this person did. But in California, you know how many YouTubers and TikTokers who've been in trouble? The court system's just like, we're going to give them time served. We're going to give them probation. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to put you in timeout. You know, whatever. And what I mean by timeout is like, the judge can say you can't post a video, put nothing on social media for 6 months. You know, like that could be your type of timeout. A part of your probation. Like, they take away what you make most of your money on. And some of them, if you don't have money set up, you're in trouble. But you're not allowed to do nothing for 6 months because that's your type of your punishment. It's just like if your mom takes your phone away for 6 months. You can't do nothing. You can't text your friends. You can't do nothing. You know? I'm trying to think, did my parents ever take away my phone when I was younger? Not really, because I didn't have my first cell phone until I was 16. Or no, yeah, 16. No, I had my first cell phone when I was 14. 14 was their rule, 14. Because I started hanging out with friends and not doing stuff at home anymore. So they were like, okay, Matthew needs a cell phone. And then when we moved to Florida, my dad never had a cell phone because he didn't need one. He had a pager. They used to use pagers back in the day. And I remember, and his work gave him a cell phone. But I remember when we moved to Florida, when he left that job, he didn't have a cell phone. My mom did, but my dad didn't have one. So when he left his job, right before we moved to Florida, he needed a cell phone. So I remember my mom gave him my phone because my brother didn't have a phone at the time. Because he was like 11 or 10. See, I finished it. He was like 11 or 10 when we moved to Florida. So they gave him my phone, and I wasn't happy about that because I'm like, I talked to all my Ohio friends on it. So on our road trip here, a lot of my friends like Chad and Cody and William and Amber and Amber, Cody, Chad, Ashley, Mariah, all my friends from high school up there, were calling us on our road trip. So my dad would pick up the phone because he thought he gave everybody my phone number, my old phone number for interviews because he was looking for different jobs and putting his resume out. So he kept putting my phone number down because there was no more house phone or anything because we were moving. So everyone kept calling my phone, and it was a lot of different people. So like he would pick up and say, "Yes, this is so and so," and they'd be like, "Can we talk to Matt?" And then my dad would be like, "Here, this is for you, but don't talk forever because people might be calling." And I hated that. Um, and then when we first moved here and we were staying with my grandparents, people would call his phone all the time and wanted to talk to me, and he would like, "Matthew, the phone is for you. Here's so and so." Blah 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 blah. So a lot of them got to know my dad really well, and then finally he got a cell phone when we went back to got him a cell phone, and then I left my parents' plan because my mom started getting so controlling about everything. It was pissing me off. Give me your phone. Or it was like stuff. I'm like 17 and being treated like a 5-year-old. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna get my own phone. So then I went to Metro and had a Metro phone. Like I was done, and I haven't went back. I've been with T-Mobile for not T-Mobile. I've been with Verizon for 9 years. I've been with Verizon for 9 years. So I want to go to T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile would be cool because they give you free Netflix. But I might go back to Metro too. I don't know. Metro is cheap. Metro is cheaper than anybody. But I just paid off my phone. I'm so thankful. But I might get the I don't know. I might get the 13. The 14 is about to come out in September. I think. I think they skipped. Is it the 14th or the 15th? Someone's coming out in September. My friend told me at Apple. I have a friend at Apple. I went to school with her. Um, but so guys, I'm done. I'm done. I've been on the phone for over an hour, guys. It's almost 12 o'clock here. Hi to everyone who just came in. Hi, the boy. Something. Janine, did you leave? I gotta go eat my food. I didn't even eat my food. I finished my drink already. And I gotta go watch some YouTube. After I just talked to you guys about watching YouTube. I'm on YouTube all the time. I watch Sam and Kobe. I watch. Who else do I watch? I don't know who else I really watch. I watch really Sam and Kobe and some other people. I watch a lot of mukbang channels to get ideas from like Philippines and China and different countries. I watch some of my old videos too and get inspired again to do videos. Especially the funny ones with me and Jama. We've done some fun ones. I'm so mad that I had to. Well, I didn't really have to, but I did it and I regret it now. But all the pictures, all the videos that I did with my cousins, those were hilarious. Those were funny because we did the trying spicy noodle challenge. We did the cousin does my makeup challenge. We did a Q&A one that everyone was like, you guys should have your own reality show. We did a ghost one. I think the ghost one is still up on my channel. We did one when I went to the lake with my cousin. We did a carving pumpkin one, my first ever carving pumpkin one we did in 2020 during COVID. There were a lot. I wish I could find them, but I deleted them, so I don't have them anymore. But, whatever. Should stop letting people tell me what to do with my channel, but okay. And be careful who you let on your YouTube too, because a lot of people will talk a whole bunch of game in the beginning, like, "Oh, I'm excited, this will be fun," da, da, da. And then later, when they think about it, "Take it down. I don't want it up there anymore." It's like, really? Then why the heck do you waste my time putting it up there? Like, that's stupid. That's a waste of someone's time. But it is what it is. Because I remember my friend Jamie did that shit to me and pissed me off. He comes over, wants to do a video about his cousin that was murdered, and then, if it truly was his cousin, and then doesn't like something he said on there or the way he looks or whatever, and starts crying and getting mad and da 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 to take it down after it almost was going viral because the case was still in the news and it was almost going to go viral. And then he's, take it down, oh my God. So I take it down, and then he's like, okay, we can redo it. I haven't talked to him since then. But I think he was trying to use me for my platform. That's why. That friendship should have never even happened. His dad never liked me ever. His mom loved me to death, and his grandma, and his brother, but his dad never liked me ever. So I don't know. His dad was just being stuck up. And most parents love me. All my friends' parents love me. But whatever. My parents loved him. My parents were friends with him. My grandma didn't like him when she first met him because my grandma thought he was crazy. Because he'd come knock on the door early in the morning. And, is Matt ready? Because we would walk to school every morning. And so that was my first friend in Florida. One of my first friends in Florida. But then I met other people who, to this day, are still my true friends. But I met Jamie first because he lived across the street from my grandparents when I first moved to Florida. And we would walk to school together and get on the bus and sit next to each other. And everyone thought we were like the weird, geeky kids because we would be laughing at like 6 o'clock in the morning because we'd be judging other people. That's right. And we had our own inside jokes like I had with Jama. Like we would really like go crazy making up stories and stuff. Like, oh my God, if we were doing YouTube back in 2005, when YouTube wasn't all it was known for was music, oh my God, our channel would have been so poppin' big. Hi, CJ. Our channel would have been so poppin' big. What's up, Matt? Nothing, bro. I'm about to get off. I've been on for over an hour. But I'll be back tonight, guys. I know I always say that and I never come back, but that's because I always forget. Or maybe I'll go live with Jama. She's supposed to come today, so I'll go live with her. If she wants to. Jamaica's coming soon, guys. Maybe in 2023. So those videos will be so cool. But guys, like the screen. Go follow my YouTube, ReeseSBoy30. Follow me on Instagram, the same name. Max341989 or ReeseBoy_30 or boy30 on Instagram, guys. Go follow me, checking me out. And maybe I'll do a live stream with some people tonight and actually try to see how to go live with people and answer some questions. But thank you guys for listening. I've rant and raved for almost an hour because it's almost 12 o'clock here. And I love you guys and take care. Be safe. Do something good. Do a good deed. And I'll try to stop being depressed and angry at the world and people. And what color should I dye my hair? I've been saying that for forever, guys. And I'm going to get a really good blog camera because the laptop that I have you guys leaning up against, I can blog and put videos on here and then put music behind it. So that'll be really cool. I just have to learn how to make my own intro. I'm still looking for an editor that I actually will pay. And whoever wants to blog and do videos with me, let me know. I live in Orlando, Florida, so let me know if you guys want to do some videos. That would be super awesome. We can do some videos, guys. So hit me up. And if you guys come to Florida to visit, let me know too, because I would love to meet up with some of my fans and go to Disney or something, or go to Universal, or go to the beach. So, but I love you guys. Peace out. Happy Sunday. Go get you some Dunkin' bacon bites. Oh my God, look at the bacon. It just fell off. Go get you guys some bacon bites from Dunkin'. And I love ya. Hold on, I just made a mess on my laptop. I got a napkin. Where is the napkin? Bye, guys. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Show love. I'll show love back to you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Again, guys, Sam and Kobe are post to post season 3 of A Haunted Gel. They're my inspirations, guys, so go check them out if you like all that haunted stuff. They do a lot of haunted ghost stuff, paranormal. If you guys are into that, get ready kind of for Halloween this year. And go check them out, guys. They post today at 101 something today. Or just go watch some of their videos, guys. SamandKobe.com. Tell them Reese Boy sent you. They actually follow me on Instagram or Twitter, guys, so they know who I am. So definitely go tell them Reese Boy sent you. Go check out Sam and Kobe on YouTube, and Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitter. And I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. All right. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Okay, YouTube, say goodbye. goodbye to each other. TikTok, say goodbye to each other. There you guys go. Say goodbye to each other. Why does YouTube look so far down? And TikTok looks so far down. Okay, guys. Bye, YouTube. I'm gonna end you first. Bye, YouTube. Who just came in? Who's here? Janine, are you still here? Bye. Bye, CJ. Bye. Is that Candy or Kim? I can't even see your name. Battery low. All right, guys, gotta go. My battery's low on my other phone. Bye, YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.